Hey guys, it's Orange the Titan back again with another awesome toy video. This time we are showing some 3D printed stuff that was gifted to me by someone named James. His Instagram handle is going to be right here. Elite Display, really cool guy. Met him at a toy shop I went down to called Mike's Toys and Stuff. Put that right there. Really cool toy shop. The owner is really cool. James is really cool. I told James I do some videos. He offered to give me some stuff to show off, review it. Now, I've been messing with this stuff for a while. I'm going to be having some photos come out soon. But I thought I'd do a proper review of these items. And they're really cool, really awesome. So let's move these guys away. It's going to be these guys right here. These are really cool. He got me a cross, made me a cross, and made me this really cool gargoyle with a built-in, was not stand, but wire stand, whatever it's called. But anyways, really cool stuff. He also gave me a baggie of awesome display options, which we're gonna go through. And he just gave me a bunch of different plates, and I'll show you what the wires do. We're gonna dive right into like what all this stuff is. Really cool stuff. Let's get into it. Now, with most of the stuff he gave me, James was telling me that he has been 3D printing this stuff, and if you go to him, here's his handle again. If you go to him, he can print you out some stuff, make some cool stuff. He did give me some prices on some of the stuff, so let's get into that first. For the gargoyle, we're looking at $35. For the cross, we're looking at $55. For his wall mounts, which look like this, all you have to do is put your stand in, and then you can clip it right here onto the wall, which is really nice. I'll show what these magnets do in a second. Those are going to be about $25. And nameplates, he does a lot of different nameplates for different brands, which will always be about 14 for, I think he was, nameplates, sorry. $5 for nameplates and signs, and then 14 for wall plates, which these are the different plates. We got different ones for different companies. We got like Mezco, we got SH Figure Arts, Mayfex, all that good jazz. And they're really easy. You just kind of just put them in like so, and look at that. And you can stack them, from my understanding too, which is really cool. So if you want more, because they're all magnetized, you can stack them. And for the bigger cross, you could just go like that, or get the gargoyle, go like that. Now, you might be asking what this wire does. It's a cool little thing. Boom, you got light up features. Now, let's turn off my lights for a second. Got some light up features. It doesn't really matter which one it is. Look how cool that is. It's really cool. And how he did it is on the back right here. Let's turn this off. Back right here, you can see there's more slots to put in for these little wires, which you can get from him. And like he was showing me, if you have more of these bases, you can have them all rigged up where they're all different light up, which is really neat. Now, you might ask what the magnet parts are right here. So those are for the nameplates. Like I said, he's made a lot of different nameplates. We got Superman, we have Wolverine. You know what? You want to do Fantastic Four? We got some Fantastic Four stuff. We got the Punisher. We got Daredevil. We got Marvel. We got Dragon Ball Z. We have Street Fighter. We have a bunch of different stuff. And all you do is clearly just, there you go. Really neat, really cool. Same right here. Go like that. So you can have your figures on a cool display like that. Let me just zoom out. Boom. Look how cool. And they can go on the magnet. So if you just want, want them on the magnet, they look really cool. And you can have them wherever you want. just like that. Super easy, really strong magnets. Like I said, this is the wall mount one, so when you mount it, you could just, there you go. It's really cool. Also guys, I messed up on something. So when I was talking about the name plates, like I said, these are $5 a piece. But for the wall 14 for 2 wall plates, that's this right here. I don't have those, which sometime in the future I'm probably gonna ask to get some from him and buy some from him. But that's what those are right there. Anyways, but yeah, these are really cool. You can just snap them on pretty much anywhere. And then what's cool about these little stands, you know, if you have like you know, Rebel Tech, other different stands, you can just put them right in and they kind of just go right in. This one's a little loose, so you just gotta find the ones that they do go in, you know, which I think is really cool. And then for this, you know, you just a little Rebel Tech claw, there you go. And it's fully, you know, bendable wire, all that jazz. Looked really cool, really neat, really cool. And like I said, to put the plates on, you just kind of just grab it, there you go, and it doesn't come out, does not give you a problem. It is also not that hard to take out. You could just take some tweezers, or like I'm using like a accessory from a different toy, just go in, grab it like that, and then same thing, you could just go like that. So the possibilities, and like I said, you could stack them, you know, you just keep on stacking as much as you want, right? And then let's say I go, it's not gonna be the strongest because it is going to slide around because of the magnets, but you could stack it if you really want to. And like I said, this is the wall mount version. So you got a piece right here. You just go up here. I'm just gonna use this. Grab the back right there. Boom. All onto it. And then you can put a figure right there. You can put a little stand right here, have it go out. So that's really cool, really neat. So yeah, I think it's really cool. And like I said, we got different nameplates. We got Batman, we got Fantastic Four, the Avengers, Marvel, Wolverine. We even got Helverine, which I haven't seen anyone do this, so I think he's the only one that's done a nameplate like this, so that's awesome. Street Fighter, we got Deadpool, we got the Punisher, Dragon Ball Z, Iron Man, normal Dragon Ball, got a Thor, Star Wars, Captain America, X-Men, and like I love this red and green. It looks amazing. We got Spawn, of course, Superman, Daredevil. I think I showed this one already, but Marvel. Got Ghostbusters, Ghost Rider, another one that I really like, and of course Symbiote Spider-Man or Venom. And like I said, you just kind of just, if you have it on the wall, boom, there you go. Any of these work. Look at that. You could have two if you want. If you have two figures going out, that's really cool. You just do the, oh, did they not want to go on? Doesn't matter. It does not matter. And these magnets are, I keep dropping them. These magnets are strong. Look at that. So they're not gonna fall off. They're not gonna have any issues. And then with this one, I mean, check this out, right? I put this in, that. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna do some cool stuff. Let's say, you know, I want to do Daredevil. So we put the Daredevil right there. And I'm like, you know what? I need some lighting. Boom, got some lighting. And we can take the figure like so. Turn off the lights. I mean, look at that. Really cool. That's really cool right there. And you can have it on your display, just looking so clean. I mean, look at that. That's really cool, right? Or you're like, you know what? You're like, you know what? The Daredevil is cool. I'm gonna switch it out. I don't want this anymore. Let's say I want to do, let's say we do the gargoyle out, right? Let's go, let's see. You know what? We're gonna go with, let's say we go with, let's see what nameplates we have. Got Wolverine, got Batman. Oh, I'm really decisive right now. See, I'm having so much fun. Let's say I just do Batman, right? Do Batman, and I don't have a 6-inch Batman, so let's say I just do the classic, you know, move the bendy wire, do the classic Batman. You can have it right next to it, which this Batman is a little bit big. I'm not gonna be, but you probably fit it in. Well, with the stand up here, let's say you have the stand, go up here, boom, 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 boom. It's the McFarlane. You know what? Kind of make it work. It is a little awkward, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm doing this just, you know, you can make it work, but you can kind of see that it is a little top heavy because of, you know, of the McFarlane figure, but you could make it work. Here, let's try someone that would be suited. Let's say we go Marvel plate, go SH Figure Arts Spider-Man, right? You can do it right here where he's just standing right here, or you can do it where he's on the gargoyle, you know, this, he's on the gargoyle. I mean, he's gonna be a little bit suited because he is a little bit smaller. So boom, right there, look at that. Look how cool that is. That's really neat. And you know what? You know, and then when I'm ready, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pop his head back on. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do some photos. I want to do some dynamic photos. So I just go around here, set up my claw, just like that, and boom. Oh, thing fell off. Go like that, and then boom. Yep, and then let's say I wanted to add this symbiote, right? Boom. There you go. I mean, look at that. Looks really cool. That looks really neat. And then, you know, let's turn these back on. Let's turn this off. Another thing that James was showing me is, let's say you do take this off, and let's say you have a Rebel Tech, right? Amazing Yamaguchi. So I have the War Machine, probably one of my favorite War Machines in my collection. I'm just like gonna show them off, right? Let's say I want to do a cool photo, and I go like this, right? And then I just go behind, and you know, with Rebel Tech, you're gonna have these holes in the back. Go right there, and then boom. Look at that. Look how cool that is, right? That's really cool. And then, you know what? We'll just add another marble plate, and then boom. And then look, I can go up here. I can make it go up. I can make it look good. I can make it go all the way up. I can make it look like, you know, he's kind of just hanging there. You know, I could make it where he's going behind the gargoyle. You know, the possibilities are endless, honestly, with this. I could make it look like he's going this way, right? So I could have War Machine right there doing his thing, right? And then for fun, what if like I have the movie Nightcrawler doing his thing on the other side of the gargoyle. And I mean, look at that. Boom. Looks really neat. Really cool, really awesome. It's just amazing how cool these things are. And I just really wanted to show it off realistically. And I just really wanted to show how neat these are. Honestly, my favorite's gotta be the cross. I like the gargoyle too. It's a really amazing. But I gotta say I like the cross. I really love the cross. And it's really cool. Really cool. And like I said, it's just endless, you know? The opportunities are endless. You could have both of them. Here's the Mayfix Terminator. I picked up this Terminator at Mike's Toy Shop. So, you know, another cool figure, you know? And then you could just add whatever faceplate you want, really. You know, let's say I want Deadpool and the Spawn, right? I mean, just look at cool. And like I said, you can set this up. I mean, look how cool that is. It's really neat, really awesome. I had a good time with these. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of, you're going to be seeing some photos. So if you want to head on over to my Instagram, Orange the Titan, go check out my Instagram if you want to see some of the cool photos that I'm doing. I'm also gonna, you know, I'm gonna be tagging them too. I'm gonna be tagging James, his Instagram on my Instagram. But yeah, I wanted to show this out to you guys. I wanted to show how cool this is. If you are looking for stuff like this, stands, plates, or anything, I would say go to Elite Display right here. Just DM him. He does not have a website, but you could just direct message him on Instagram, and you could probably ask him to. I've asked him to make me other faceplates, and we've talked about it. So I'm pretty sure if you're looking for a specific nameplate or display option or wall plates or any of that stuff, he could probably hook you up with a good deal, and he could probably yeah, set you up and all that stuff. But I really want to show this stuff off to you guys. I want to show you how cool it is. It's awesome, and hopefully you guys will pick up more, you know, pick up some of his stuff, because I think it's really cool. But yeah, here's his handle one last time, and then this is also the handle for the toy shop I went to. So really cool. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.